Hello students, this is another video on topic evolution. Here we will discuss a brief account of evolution and origin and evolution of man. First, let me introduce the term geological time scale. It is a calendar for events in Earth's history. जितने भी events अर्थ पर हुए हैं from the beginning, उनको डिपिक्ट करने के लिए जियोलॉजिकल टाइम स्केल यूज किया जाता है एंड इट इज डिवाइडेड इनटू 4 eras. फर्स्ट प्रोटेरोजोइक एरा, सेकंड पेलियोजोइक एरा, थर्ड मीजोजोइक एरा एंड फोर्थ सीनोजोइक एरा. 2500 to 541 million years ago was Proterozoic era. What happened on Earth during this time or during this era? Around 2000 million years ago, the first cellular form of life appeared. कुछ cells में ability थी to release oxygen gas during the chemical reaction, जो photosynthesis में होने वाली light reaction के similar थी. Then, as the time passes, single-celled organism became multicellular organisms. Next era on geological time scale is Paleozoic era from 540 to 252 million years ago. This era is divided into 6 periods and these are Cambrian 540 to 490 million years ago, Ordovician 490 to 443 million years ago, Silurian 425 million years ago, Devonian 405 million years ago, Carboniferous 360 million years ago and Permian 285 million years ago. Let us see the events which took place in Paleozoic era. First, 500 million years ago, invertebrates were formed and active. And second, 450 million years ago, first organisms, plants invaded land or appeared on land. This is followed by arthropods who invaded land around 400 million years ago, and then around 350 million years ago, jawless fishes were evolved. Fishes like lobe fins, जो stout थी, and strong finned fishes थी, they could move on land and can go back to water. They evolved to first amphibians, and these were the ancestors of modern day frogs and salamanders. In 1938, a lobefin called coelacanth was caught in South Africa, which was thought to be extinct. You can see fossil of coelacanth on left hand side picture and a living lobefin coelacanth on right side. This is considered as living fossil and it is an iconic example of living fossil. आगे चलते हैं. Around 320 million years ago, seaweeds and few plants existed and amphibians evolved into reptiles. They lay thick shelled eggs which do not dry up in sun. इसके अलावा उस समय giant ferns, pteridophytes were present, but they all fell to form coal deposits slowly. Next era is Mesozoic era from 252 to 66 million years ago, जिसको Age of Reptiles and Gymnosperms भी कहा जाता है. It has 3 periods: Triassic 230 million years ago, Jurassic 208 million years ago and Cretaceous 144 million years ago. Now, let us move to the events which took place in Mesozoic era. 200 million years ago, some of the land reptiles went back into the water to evolve into fish-like reptiles like ichthyosaurs. And land reptiles were dinosaurs. The names of land reptiles are Tyrannosaurus rex, Triceratops, Stegosaurus and Brachiosaurus. You can see the pictures of these 4 dinosaurs of Mesozoic era. इनमें से ट्रायनोसोरस रेक्स लार्जेस्ट डायनासोर था with 20 feet height and huge, fearsome dagger-like teeth. After this, birds with teeth emerged. So, birds evolved from reptiles. Next era of geological time scale is Cenozoic era, 66 to 0 million years ago. It was the age of mammals and angiosperms, and it has two periods: tertiary 66 million years ago and quaternary 2 million years ago to age of man. In Cenozoic era, around 65 million years ago, dinosaurs suddenly disappeared. Some say climatic changes killed them, and some say most of them evolved into birds. First mammal जो evolved हुए, they were shrew-like and their fossils are small sized. At that time, साउथ अमेरिका में कुछ मैमल्स थे जो रिजेंबल करते थे विद हॉर्स, हिपोपोटामस, बियर, रैबिट एक्सेट्रा. लेकिन ड्यू टू कॉन्टिनेंटल ड्रिफ्ट साउथ अमेरिका नॉर्थ अमेरिका से ज्वाइन हुआ एंड एट दैट टाइम दीज एनिमल्स वर ओवर रिडन बाय नॉर्थ अमेरिकन फौना. नॉर्थ अमेरिका के एनिमल्स ने साउथ अमेरिका के एनिमल्स को ओवरशैडो कर लिया. But due to same continental drift, Australian marsupials survive कर गए because of lack of competition from any other mammals. Now, next let us see the origin and evolution of man. About 15 million years ago, primates called Dryopithecus and Ramapithecus appeared. They were hairy and they walked like gorillas and chimpanzee. Dryopithecus was more ape-like while Ramapithecus was more man-like. Because Ramapithecus was like man, human जैसे characters develop होने start हो गए थे. This led to the belief that about 3 to 4 million years ago, man-like primates walked in eastern Africa. They had height up to 4 feet and walked straight. सीधा चलते थे ये primates. इस belief का base है fossils of man-like bones जो यूथोपिया and तंजानिया में मिले. 2 million years ago, Australopithecus probably lived in East African grasslands. Evidences show करते हैं कि ऑस्ट्रेलोपिथिकस हंटिंग करते थे बाय यूजिंग स्टोन वेपन्स. लेकिन ये खाते क्या थे? दे यूज टू ईट फ्रूट्स. जो बोन्स डिस्कवर की गई उनमें से सम ऑफ द बोन्स वर डिफरेंट एंड दीज वर ऑफ अनदर क्रिएचर कॉल्ड होमो हैबिलिस. दिस वॉज फर्स्ट ह्यूमन लाइक बीइंग होमिनिड जिसकी ब्रेन कैपेसिटी थी 650 to 800 cc and they did not eat meat. Fossils discovered in Java in 1891 revealed the next stage, that is Homo erectus about 1.5 million years ago. Homo erectus had large brain with around 900 cc capacity and probably they used to eat meat. The Neanderthal man with brain capacity 1400 cc lived in East and Central Asia between 1 lakh and 40,000 years ago. This man was Homo neanderthalensis. They used hides to protect their body and buried their dead. Homo sapiens, modern man. They arose in Africa and moved across continents and developed into different races. During Ice Age between 75,000 to 10,000 years ago, modern Homo sapiens arose. Prehistoric cave art developed about 18,000 years ago and agriculture came around 10,000 years ago. So now let us see the sequence of human evolution. Started from Dryopithecus, then Ramapithecus, followed by Australopithecus, Homo habilis, Homo erectus, Homo neanderthalensis, and finally Homo sapiens evolved. So that's all for today. Thank you very much for staying with me. Subscribe the channel to get the information about my new video. Thank you so much.